haven't made one of these videos in a long time. Oh, I'm sitting on my seat. I have long been seeking, I've often said that I would seek after life a warm rock to sit upon, and I found just such a rock. This is great. Look at this. This is a just the right size for sitting, and it's a beautiful conglomerate. Look at those nice irregular bits and pieces cemented together with the the intermediate structure, substance, nice curves. Right here, it's perfect for legs on either side, nice in the back, in a very beautiful spot with a volcanic range of mountains behind. It's got a creosote bush here. There's a gourd plant here. Check this out. Gourds. Steady cat. Kind of heavy, kind of nice. This one rolled away a little bit, and then absolutely stunning view of the desert from this rock. So I marked it with a pin. Although I know how to get back, but look at that, I could just sit here all day. So I was sitting here, just soaking it up and christening the rock, and I got an email. I'm in range again, and it was a young man. He asked me to keep his identity secret or private, so I won't say anything. Let's just walk and talk. But he was asking me about purpose in life, young 20s. It's the same message that I get often. I used to get. I used to answer a lot of email. I'm kind of a bum. I don't answer email the way I used to. Really bad about it. But the question is often the same. And it's usually men. It's the reason I have a whole playlist on my blog, not a playlist, but I have a whole section on my blog, advice for young men. Now, I wouldn't be so presumptuous as to say that I have anything to say to young men, but they keep writing to ask me questions, so I guess I might as well put it together into a compilation of sorts. And I sat here for a second before I turned the camera, and I was trying to think of what I was going to say. Because I feel like I'm kind of running out of things to say, because often it's the same thing. I don't mind repeating myself, that's not a complaint. It's just that it kind of begins to feel a little futile after a while. And not a futility of individuals, it's just that I don't feel like I have much to say. And what I do have to say is like this, kind of hollow and empty, and full of prickles and spines. Yeah. And from a distance, this cactus, which may be a type of barrel cactus, looks like pretty good, but then you get up close, look at that, and it's empty. There's nothing inside. It's all rotted away, except for the spines. And you can pull right off. In many ways, that's how I feel. That's what I feel about my advice. It's may give an appearance of something substantial, or solid at least. Ooh, nice desert pavement. Look at this. I was up hiking in that volcano up there, volcanic area. I thought it was a volcano. It turned out it was just the edge of a huge volcanic lava flow. Blew my mind. It really freaked me out. There you go. Thank you. I've got it. It freaked me out, but it also thrilled me. I mean, my breath was panting. My heart was beating. The blood was coursing through my body, and it was a moment of exaltation. Oh, look at this. There's a bit of volcanic rock that's been blown by the volcano somewhere over there. I don't know where the volcano cone is. That'll be one of my quests, to try to find the cone blown over here. But what I do is this is what I do. I come out into the wilderness and I explore, and I don't usually give much thought to it. I don't plan things out very much. I just drive around until I find something interesting. You can see that road way up there? You can just see my car parked. It's the black, let me get my finger out here. The black bit right there on the right side. I don't know if you can see it. Shining a little bit. My wife's Prius is out there. And I was driving along, not the freeway, but the closer road out there, which is Route 66. And I saw that, and I took a right, and I came up this dirt road, and I found a place to park. Then I walked up the rest, and then I've been bushwhacking it ever since. I had no idea this was out here. I had no idea that road was there, or what I'd find. Nobody knows. I'm kind of embarrassed to say I didn't tell anybody where I was going today, or what I was doing. That's what part of what took my breath away, was the being up there and seeing that thing that I saw, that incredible. It was like the wilderness looked over its shoulder at me and stared at me with that vacant, dead gaze. It's alive, but it's dead at the same time. It's alive. It's alive. All this stuff is alive, but there's no sentience out here. You can sense that. My sentience screams at it, think, be something, and it's nothing. It's just like looking at the eyes of a beast. And I get off on that. You know, it makes me feel alive. The interaction with the wildness. And you actually mentioned the path of wildness, which is my, dare say, philosophy. It's developed into something else since I first composed it and wrote it down and made the video playlist about it. It's becoming more in something else in my mind and in my writing. I haven't been making many videos, but that's kind of what the path of wildness is all about. The path of wildness is the spontaneity born of curiosity and not kicking cactus like this. That drives me, makes me take a right over here to come over this way. Look at that. I think this might be volcanic, you know, that stuff. What is it? Look at that train way off in the distance. Volcanic ash, which is called, I can't remember. Long train. So you were asking me, you were telling me that you couldn't find motivation, that the friendships that you had seemed less than genuine, and they didn't lead anywhere. You have a good family, but that you feel like it's something lacking, and you want to find more. Well, that's kind of the way most of us encounter life after a while. Some of us remedy that in various ways. One of the best ways to remedy that is through the supernatural application of the supernatural. Hi there. And determining that there's, removing the problem one step away from us to some omnipotence that can handle all those problems. We don't have to worry about that, and we just carry on with our lives, follow the rules according to that being, and we're in good shape. And that's what some people do. I'd say it's kind of like that's also like that cactus. You know, it kind of has the appearance of something, but it's hollow. And mine is the same way. My path of wildness is the same way, because the path of wildness will keep you running all about and chasing down what interests you. But in the end, that's hollow too. What was digging here, I wonder? Honey badger don't give a dang. You know, that's kind of the same thing. You know, it distracts me. I'm out here running around looking at volcanoes and honey badger things and following meandering, braiding streams, and it's all really doesn't mean much of anything. You know, individuals don't matter in the scheme of life. It's the perpetuation of species and genes in particular. You know, so really, if I want to do something that matters, I would focus on being a father and husband and ensuring that my daughter has a sound upbringing and a good start in life. That would, to perpetuate my genes and then help my daughters along as a vessel for that. But that's worthwhile, and that feels good to do that, and I do that. I think I'm a good father and a husband, but I know there's more to it. I like this thrill too, but I don't recognize it as anything more than a thrill. So back to the point, you'd feel like you're missing something in life, and my summation in all this would be that we all feel like we're missing something, and we find ways to fill that void in myriad fashion, and some of them are very effectual. Some of them are like maybe the religious way. Maybe that has a pretty permanent effect. Some of them are intermittent, like what I do. I come out and I adventure and I get thrilled, and then I go back to the grind. And some people don't find any of that stuff, and they just go on wondering, and I think pretty much all of us wonder in any case. So I would then offer that if you actually use the adventure word, if you've got an interest in adventure and you somehow found the videos that I make, the adventuring videos, interesting, you want to do this, then I would recommend giving the Path of Wildness a try. And the Path of Wildness is really easy to follow. It's like I say, I can remember the course of the wind, leaves blown in the wind, the whatever, the meander of a stream, the oh good gosh, what is it? Something or other, and then the direction of our first inclination. So get in your vehicle, pick some place that you might find interesting, drive out to that place, look for something that might be interesting as well. That's exactly what I saw from the road. That mountain, I said, ooh, that looks interesting. Black Mountains. I'm going to go see what that is. And I knew I'd have to cross several hours of open desert to get there, and I did it. And it was well worth the journey. One of the best adventures of my life. And it didn't cost me more than a day and of outing and experience. And give it a try. You'll find that it can be dangerous. You can die. You can get hurt. Do it with care. Learn how to do it. Find your way. And if you like it, then keep it up. And it'll patch. It'll be an empty cactus for you to admire. But don't feel despair when you get close and you realize that that's just what it is. The spines and twigs and emptiness within, because that's what most of this seems to be. Unless there's some other purpose, which certainly escapes me. And then those who claim that there is, listen to them. And if they make any sense, well, what the heck. I hope that helps, my friend. I'm going to sign off for now and get back to my meander, my path of wildness. And I hope that you can find your way in whichever direction you choose to go. Good luck. Take care.